Coming up next on Largo V News, the Largo Golf Course is loaded with summer fun. The Largo's Cultural Center, Public Library, and many other facilities offer the perfect setting for your next big event. And check out the Trashy Fashion Show just in case you missed it. Don't go anywhere. Largo V News starts right now. Hey there, I'm Brandon Graham, and thank you for joining us for Largo V News, your City of Largo video newsletter. We're here to keep you in the know and on the go with programs and events happening right here in Largo. So, let's get started. First on V News, the Largo Golf Course is without a doubt the place to be this summer for golfers of all ages with specials, leagues, camps, and more.
It's a par 62, 10 par 3s, 8 par 4s. The great thing about this course is you're going to play quickly. You're going to get a round in about 2.5 to 3 hours. Not going to take up all your day. And I tell you what, our course is in phenomenal shape right now. The greens, tee boxes, the fairways, everything, and it gives just credit to our grounds guys. They do a great job, and it definitely shows. And it's a beautiful course, definitely the best in the area. If you haven't been here or you haven't been here a while, I suggest you come on out to see us. But let me just tell you quickly about our summer specials that we have here at the Largo Golf Course. It's 2 golfers for $32, and that's with electric cart to play 18 holes. Afternoon to play Largo Golf Course. Otherwise, if you come as a single, we'd love to have you. It'd be $18 if you come as a single to ride 18 holes. We have league plays every single day of the week. We have our Marlin League here on Mondays and Tuesdays. We're doing a competitive athletic golf kind of 2-man league. All the information's on our website, largogolf.com. Wednesdays we have a nice little pub league that plays, and again Thursday and Friday we have leagues. So again, it's $10 to walk or ride 9 holes. Usually it takes you about an hour and 15 minutes after work. Come on out here. We have plenty of drink specials going on, and we'd love to have you. Check it out online. It's largogolf.com. We have all of our information on like what the leagues are doing. You could sign up for our e-news alerts or our new text alerts that we're having, and the text alerts could come out at any time. It could say, hey, come to Largo Golf Course and play this morning for $6, you know. And so it's definitely worth getting on largogolf.com and signing up for them. It has not only just information on leagues, but just upcoming events. We are always having our 2-man social tournaments. Every 2 months we have a 2-man social tournament. $40 to buy in, includes food, drinks, all that kind of stuff. Spots are limited. We fill it up usually at 72 golfers. So our next one is going to be June 23rd. So if you're interested, again, go right to the website, largogolf.com, and sign up.
And for our younger golfers, the Largo Golf Course also offers golf camps and more with our very own golf pro.
Our junior camps during the summer are awesome. I mean, we have beginners, we have advanced players, we have kids from high schools, we have 4-year-olds up to 17. And we teach them from the basics on how to hold the club. What is a putter? What is a driver? Some kids don't know that. We take them on the course, in the sand. It's a wonderful program. We teach them life lessons, you know, etiquette. They get more confidence. Plus they're getting outside and getting exercise, you know, not just sitting around the house. So it's a wonderful camp to have. It's 5 days a week. We do a skills challenge every Friday. We do a tournament, a big tournament for the kids at the end of the 9 weeks at the end of the program. And it's an awesome experience. We just had a junior golf tournament this past weekend. We're going to run them every quarter. Our next one's going to be sometime in September. Great family time. You know, the 6 to 9-year-olds, the parents caddied for the kids. The 10 to 17-year-olds, you know, they had pull carts. They walked the course. The families all walked behind them. I mean, it was an awesome day. We have clinics offered, men's, women's, and kids. The men's and women's are on Wednesdays and Saturdays. The kids are on Saturdays with the men's and the women's, starting at 8 o'clock in the morning, and you can check our website for those times.
To book your lesson, tee time, or to find out more about all that the Largo Golf Course has to offer, visit largogolf.com or call 518-3024. If you're looking for the perfect place to host a family reunion, wedding reception, graduation party, office party, and more, did you know that the City of Largo has some amazing facilities available to you, including but not limited to the Largo Cultural Center, historic Largo Feed Store, and the Largo Public Library.
Our signature space is the Park View Room, which you can see behind me has a wonderful view of Largo Central Park. We do wedding receptions, banquets, meetings, and expos here. The space is very flexible in that it can be divided into 5 different smaller spaces if you need to have something like a breakout room during your meetings. The Playhouse is not only used by our community theater company, 8 O'Clock Theater, but it also is rented for dance recitals, graduation ceremonies, and business meetings. We have full technical capabilities in the theater, professional lights and sound. We have full green room and dressing room capabilities for any type of performances. The historic Largo Feed Store mostly is rented for business meetings. Some wedding receptions do use the space as well.
And if you're looking for small meeting spaces to rent for professional consultations and appointments, the Largo Public Library has the perfect space for you. The rates are extremely economical and give you the ability to meet with your clients privately in a professional environment. Now, there are many more facilities available for rentals, including the Community Center, Highland and Southwest Recreation Centers, parks and shelters, sports fields, and more. For the complete list of facilities, room sizes, and prices, visit largo.com/rentals. Believe it or not, hurricane season has officially begun, and with 2 named storms developing before June 1st, this year's season even got an early start. Fortunately, Largo Fire Rescue is here to help us get prepared.
You really need to plan for 3 to 5 days of being self-sufficient. So that means we need to have water, at least a gallon per day per resident, per person in our home. We need to have enough food that's not going to go bad, food that people like, but make sure we could use it. Doesn't need to be cooked. You don't want that. You want something that you could easily open. Do you have a manual can opener? Flashlights. We don't, obviously the fire department, we don't recommend candles just because there's inherent dangers and risks with candles. They start fires. So have flashlights. Do we have a generator in the home? And if you use that generator, run it outside. Even though always make sure we have a carbon monoxide detectors in our home. You're going to need fuel. Make sure you fuel in those generators. Make sure you fill up your cars with fuel. And definitely have a plan in place. Know what your evacuation level is and when you have to leave. So that when a hurricane warning is initiated or that it's upon us, we'll get a notice, and the time to evacuate is then. We recommend that people evacuate if you're in the evacuation zone. If you're in a mobile home park, no matter what level of hurricane it is, no matter what category it is, you have to evacuate. So know the routes, know where you're going to go. Do you have a family member on the other side of the state? Somewhere to go where it's a safe haven, whether it's out of the storm or out of the evacuation zone. If you require special needs and a special needs shelter, now's the time to register. And you can do that by calling 587-6714, and we'll be able to help you take care of that. But definitely, let's not wait till it's too late. Let's get a plan in place and recognize the fact that this is an area where one day we can and will have a hurricane event.
And here are a few additional tips to getting started on your emergency kits. Just take it one step at a time and one shopping trip at a time. Grab a few items here and there and start to build your kit incrementally. And remember, you don't have to spend much money either. At the very least, just have some basic food, water, first aid, and toiletry items. Sales and coupons can save you big money as well. And remember to start assembling your kit early. Why not today? And again, if you or someone in your family will need special attention in the event of an evacuation, please register today with Largo Fire Rescue by calling 727-587-6714. Finally on Largo V News, in case you missed it, features the 5th annual Trashy Fashion Show, which was held at the Largo Cultural Center and showed us many great ways to take an active role in recycling. For more great recycling information and to see the list of this year's Trashy Fashion winners, visit largorecycles.com. As always, thank you so much for being with us and for subscribing to Largo e-News. Now, if you're catching this somewhere else and you're not yet receiving Largo e-newsletters, signing up is easy. Just visit largo.com and click on the Sign Up for e-Newsletters link. Well, thanks again for watching Largo V News. We'll see you right here next time.